And good evening, everyone. Welcome inside the Houston Fieldhouse on the campus of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. It's time once more for RPI Engineers hockey right here on ESPN+. This evening, it's a battle between the Engineers and the Clarkson University Golden Knights. There are a lot of brief pauses as we look down to our line sheets and make sure we have the correct Taylor on any given moment. Centered in front, here's Clack, saved by Watson. Rebound is still loose in front. Knocked to the line for Kalen Taylor and Rhode Island, respectively, against Yale and Brown. A 4-1 loss to the Bulldogs. Fluttered in on goal. Hyder will make the save. And hang on, a 4-1 loss of the Engineers right now as we head towards the back half of January. Snapped on goal by Klee, got blocked. He has it again on the backhand, backdoor! And it would not go for Ryan Massey. What a chance for the Engineers as the assistant captain.
Klee here, he sees him on the back door, and I mean, I honestly don't know how he missed that. Just by his positioning. Look at, he's all set up, but looks like he got
center, gaining the line around Smolinski, but a good play by the freshman defender to knock it free. Centered in front, Callan, the save by Watson. Rebound still loose. Smolinski trying to find here in period one. Another look at the save by Watson.
Yeah, he got over there with the pad to block that low shot.
Of Watson's net, controlled by Bargholtz in his own end. Now it's Callan, snapped on goal from the point by Trey Taylor. Watson made the stop, he makes another, loose puck there in front. Watson battling to find it, and he's got control as Laurie Surdy throws a couple of shoves in the direction of Anthony Callan, who was battling in front.
Yeah, good job by Jack Watson here to find that puck and cover it up. A lot of Clarkson, two guys there, but good job by the defense clearing the zone, or the paint, I should say.
Another look at the side view there, Jack Watson. Watson finds possession on the far side, feeling the pressure, and eventually it's knocked away and taken down. The Engineers are going to go back to the penalty kill as Hallbauer picks it up, and now a couple of shoves being thrown on the far side as Callan laid a hit right as the whistle was blowing on Alti Nikkanen, the player who had taken the penalty originally, and now a couple of players having to be separated. There's Bargholtz and Hallbauer with Ciccarello trying to get a couple of words in. But all the while, the penalty will be against Alti Nikkanen, and the Engineers will go to the penalty kill for the second time today.
Yeah.
Strom on his backhand, feeling the pressure of a couple green sweaters, sent back to the point for Trey Taylor. Snapped on goal from the far side, deflected off of Watson. He was able to make the save, catching and shooting. McIsaac was the one that was the beneficiary of it, as Chris Clack will deflect this one up and over his own bench and out of play. So a stoppage. Well, a stoppage with the same number on the clock as we had 2 to 3 minutes ago. Now simply we figure out what time should be on the clock. We take a look at our triple box view here on ESPN+. Free by Goslin. Here is Martino for the oncoming Goslin. Goes to his backhand, tried to toe drag his way through the oncoming Mason Klee. Unsuccessful in that, now it's Power. Sarsland steps in and he scores! An absolute rocket off the stick of Tristan Sarsland. The freshman defenseman from Wayzata, Minnesota scores his first career goal, and Clarkson's on the board first.
Well, that was just a friggin' laser from the point. He just wristed that. Changed the angle of the shot because he had a guy in the shoot lane. There's where he changes it. And you can see the RPI player go down to try to block that shot. So, nice goal, and you can see Clarkson was lined up 3 across the top, keeping that forward high. And
Ciccarello, who has it over center. Danny Ciccarello knocked away in a good poke check by the oncoming Surdy. Stepping in is Massey, he scores! It was Alti Nikkanen who pulled the trigger on the loose puck right below the face-off dot, and in quick succession.
Goals we just saw Clarkson score. He lasers it over the glove hand. Hayter had gone down, and right over the glove hand. Here's another look at it. Turnover, and what a laser shot. And we're tied at 1.
Onto the far side. Here is Brackett wheeling his way around the net, stopping. He whipped on a pass. Smolinski finds it. Brackett again deflected on goal. Hyder had to make the save. Penalty coming up. It's going to be against the Engineers. Power right over the top of the ECAC logo. A bumper feed to the middle. Rolling puck in front. Smith's face drop tried to wheel and shoot. Watson had it and lost it. Maintaining possession are the Golden Knights. Smith's face drop. The penalty comes to an end. Nikkanen fresh off the bench. Led on a 2-on-1 by McIsaac. In front, Heidemann rather. And it's knocked just past the near side post as Austin Heidemann was there on that back door. Poke checked away. Good defensive zone coverage by the Golden Knights, so that'll allow Luke Mobley to gain the center line and send it the rest of the way and be escorted onto the bench there by Ciccarello at the end of his shift. Schmidt's face drop is able to cause the turnover. Here comes Martino, a saucer pass in front to the backhand, and Watson was able to kick it away as a player went careening over his leg pad, but Jack taken back along, and a pass was looking for Campbell. Watson in front, he makes the save. And Sarsland gets a couple of shoves from Smolinski on his way through.
Great late save here on Taylor. Oh, that's a shot. That was the last save. Just prior to that, Taylor question. They're in a perfect location to draw not just U.S. hockey players, but also to draw the Canadians from the border, because they're right there. That's what they're doing. They're talking about the extension on the glass, which broke off, and the goaltender put it in his net. And that's it. Assistants at other programs that might not have the salary that they're willing to offer. So I think it's important that the school, well, in RPI's case, I think it'd be great if they could come up with something where we would be able to hire that third assistant coach and make it
2-on-1. Surdy for Heidemann, snapped on goal. He missed it net high and wide. Mazzotti keeps it in. Now here's Booty in the middle, and a save made. It squeaked its way through Hyder, but it's rolling down off the line. A penalty coming up. This one's going to go against the Golden Knights this time around. Here in the second, the RPI Engineers to the power play for the first time.
Just trying to think of where this interference is. But that puck was rolling, and it would have rolled wide. So certainly a good play by the defenseman, Trey Taylor, to whack that out of harm's way. But in
Sacred Heart, those 6 goals over the 2-game stretch. They had a number of 2-game stretches with 5, but that was the last time that 6 over 2 games had been scored. Centering feed, they score! And Clarkson regains the lead with 18.4 seconds remaining in period 2 on a turnover.
Fortunately, that was not a place you want to have a turnover along the boards, and that was Ryan Taylor that goes to the net, and a nice feed by Matthew Gosselin to put the Clarkson Golden Knights up 2-1 on a shorthanded goal.
They are 0 for 3 as Martino sends low of the goal. Campbell in front, Watson the save, rebound still loose. Martino goes back door, and a one-time attempt was whiffed. A 5-on-3 advantage for the Golden Knights. Power plays number 4 and 5 overall. One-timer that hit the post. Off the post, off the back of Watson and out, and the Engineers are able to get it. That's where Beck finds it, fakes a pass to Martino. Now he finds him in front. Here's Arton Martino, and a kick save made by Watson. 25. Blocked on its way through. Martino and Smolinski tying up. Centering feed for Gosselin. Saved by Watson. Rebound off of the skates of Mazzotti and in the crease. And Watson is able to find the loose puck and clamp down on it as Gosselin too late.
Yeah, that thing ricocheted all over the place. I think it was Mazzotti. Jack gets a stick on it just to stop it. Otherwise, it was going into the skates of Smolinski.
Just in the nick of time, Watson, no more of this. I got this, guys. Creating some trouble. Ardenaz able to backhand it around him. Gagnon whipped a pass to the middle. He takes a big hit. A penalty coming up. It's going to be against the Golden Knights as Gagnon then draws a penalty against the Golden Knights. Take a look inside the benches right now as there is Jacob Schmidt's face drop. We'll get a call here on the ice at the Houston Fieldhouse. And Jacob Schmidt's face drop is headed to the bench. He is done for the day. Coach, that is a 5-minute major that has been assessed. and a game misconduct. Whatever from him is Mazzotti. A couple nice moves at the line. Far side, score! Austin Heidemann on the power play, and the game is tied at 2.
Wow, what a shot by Heidemann, but I don't know, that looked like that was offside. That looked offside to me when definitively overturn it.
We'll find out. It's a goal. The goal is Austin Heidemann's, his 7th. Amazing how things happen in quick succession that way. Anyways, pulled off the wall by Mazzotti on a nice move. He tried to go short side, wrap around in front, save made, rebound, and Hyder's got that one as well. As Austin out to center, Booty fighting for possession and lost it. Goslin at the top of the zone, poked away from Martino, stepping in and shooting, saved by Watson, rebound cleared out of harm's way. Nice place with the skate, led ahead by Jake Gagnon on a 3-on-2. Gagnon for the trailer, Cleve back for Gagnon, he rang it off the side of the net. Always have to tag it, that's our public duty. Won by the Golden Knights, flipped on goal by Beck, missed the net on the on the far side post. Gagnon will pin it along the wall. And what else could this game possibly get but overtime at the Houston Fieldhouse? The player that came on the ice. The Engineers remaining out there with 2 defensemen and Heidemann, who shoots. Hyder the save. Sent along the boards and to the point as with beaten. Smolinski, top of the circles. Tried to make a move in front and get around Campbell, unsuccessful in doing so. Beaton will hit the brakes. Looks to center a feed, they score! Max Smolinski found the soft spot in front of Ethan Hyder's cage, and the Engineers grab the extra point in overtime. 3-2 your final.
Well, that was just a great play and a great feed by John Beaton, who did most of the work. He got that puck on the half wall and waited for RPI to change, and then brought the puck around from the corner and waited for Smolinski to get to the front of the net, and Smolinski